What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? And welcome back to another glorious episode of Tribe Talks, the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes podcast. With me, the Welshman. We also have the Wolf, and we have a blank slate for Carthrick. He's otherwise engaged.
Insert whale here.
Insert whale here. Now, I would like everybody at home to place their guesses as to where Carthrick is at the moment. And we'll let you know if you're on the money or if you're off the money. Speaking of, I'm very aroused. Hey, there he is. Hi, Carth. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. Are we live?
We are we are balls deep into the show at this point. So
I should definitely definitely put some pants on.
No,
maybe some underwear.
It could get really interesting if we don't put the pants on. It could get very, very interesting.
It'll get very. What's the best way to phrase this? You'd probably enjoy the vacation, the break,
the vacation
from streaming for a
Twitch
little while.
and YouTube. Yep. Yeah. Well, this is
catch us on Kick.
Directly to catch us on Kick. Directly to our OnlyFans account.
That's the camera under the desks that we all have. That's what's streaming to our OnlyFans accounts.
Oh, yes. Apologies. Yeah. How are we, gentlemen? Are we good? Are we golden? Have we had a nice week?
Yeah,
it's a week. Right. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a whole thing. It was like 7 days.
That is how they tend to go. Yeah. It is 7 days. Wow. That's a good point.
Right?
GAC's been boring.
Oh, have you not had any fun in your GAC? Why is that, Carl?
No, well, it's because everyone didn't really change their strategies from last 5v5, and so it's like
true.
I haven't had to think at all. It's just like, where did you put your Ezra? Okay, well that's what Padme is going to go counter, and then it's like, hey, look, there's your Slacker. I guess I'll use my JMK. Hey, look, there's your Lord Vader. I guess I'll use my Bo-Katan. It's just like the only thing that's like been remotely interesting for me a little bit is having to think through some of the counters, because people will put down things that like multiple teams that like the ideal counter is like Bane. And so having to like reshuffle the pieces to kind of make other counters work. But like,
that's because
Lord Vader
counters pretty much everything.
Yeah, but like I took Lord Vader off of defense because I'm not giving away freebies, but Lord Vader does a very nice toll against what's her nuts? Ahsoka, Jesus Christ.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
It does okay. You just got to make sure that you're not taking a Kron that gives you turn meter, because she will just annihilate you otherwise.
She does do that quite a lot. I have noticed. It's like, you gained turn meter. You're basically dead. Congratulations. I think there's is there a level 3 or a level 6 for Darkseid
6.
currently? That
whenever a dot expires, all the Darkseid allies gain 2% turn meter, while all clone allies. So
and that's quite vicious.
It'll just shred your team. Yeah, it'll just shred your team if you're going against Ahsoka. So it's like, well, crap.
Well. Yep, never mind. All good fun. How's your GAC gone this week, Wolfie?
Oh, it's been fantastic. Oh, it's just wonderful, wonderful week of GAC. Just no stress, no bullshit. Just really, I didn't sign up.
I mean, it couldn't have gone worse.
We haven't lost a single battle this week. It's been wonderful. Yeah.
0 banners have been dropped or gained, but
Oh yeah,
you're consistent.
Oh
You've
yes,
scored the exact same score each and every time, so it's not too hard, it's not too big, it's not too bad.
Yeah. Got home Tuesday evening and opened up guild chat, and somebody's like, "Oh look, I matched up with this person." I'm like, I wonder who I'm. Oh. Oh fuck.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, no, that's how it goes sometimes, but we'll be all right.
Yeah,
worse things have happened.
I did forget to sign up one week on my alt account, and I was like, "Oh, no."
You still have the main though.
I still had the main. But sometimes the alt account is more fun, primarily because it's like 3 battles and done, but also because you do stupid shit.
That's what I loved.
You're just like, oh, this guy's got like an R7 Darth Revan team. But his Darth Revan's got 22 speed, so let's see what can beat it.
That just reminded me, like when I went back and did when I got the alt from a friend of mine. It was like in Kyber, like low Kyber 3, and it was just like, oh my god, there's no Datacrons. There's like nothing here. Like this is just go and do things. Like you could have fun again because there was things worked, it's like if you outsped half the teams, counters worked again. And I was like, oh, yeah, I miss these days.
You probably also invested into Datacrons on that account, so you had this massive advantage.
There was some, but it was like it was all on defense because that's all he had farmed up was the defensive cron. So it's like offense was just you just take your non-Datacron versus their non-Datacron team and you go do the thing. It's kind of fun. I enjoyed going back to that for a little bit. It's the only thing like makes me kind of want to go back and play my alt, my other alt, my actual like low account and play that is just for that experience. But running a third account sounds atrocious, so I'm okay. I mean, thank you.
2 is already a little bit of a squeeze. I'll be honest. It's sometimes I tell you what, it's really for me running the free to play alt account has had its ebbs and flows in my motivation to do it. Like when I was like about to unlock Executor, I was like, yeah, can't wait to play the alt account and get working on Executor. I just need one more relic level or whatever. That was interesting. And then like immediately after you do it, you're like, oh, I got it now. Now what do I do? but then it picked up again because I was like, oh, I'm about to get 5-star new Bad Batch and I'll get a 300,000 raid score. Yeah. So it's like, but now I've got 5 teams that can all score 300,000 on that account. And I'm like, now what do I do? The next
Relic 9 everything.
Clearly, yes. So that is the progression. That's the life cycle of this game. It's unlock Executor, get 5 teams to score the minimum max possible. 5 teams of 300k in the raid, and then it's Relic 9 everything. There's no
the minimum max.
Yeah.
Yes.
The minimum maximum of the lower top end.
Yes.
Something like that.
Exactly like that. 100%.
Yeah. And you go from that to full roster of R9. That's the next stage.
I am like low key waiting for that giftable pack to come back around again because I think if it does come back around, I might just commit like a Christmas bonus to being stupid.
I'll be a Christmas bonus.
Ooh, baby.
You mean you're paying for it, or
no,
I'm paying
I'll be the
for you?
recipient of your Christmas bonus. Yeah. But you can like sponsor a dog for Christmas. You could sponsor a Scribe account for Christmas.
Ooh,
but that's fair. We could do that. We could do that too. But let's
for the low cost of 500 crystals a day.
You too can sponsor a Scribe.
Yeah, but
if we were
sponsoring a Scribe, though, I think there would be other things worth funding than this game. So.
Yeah, probably, maybe a little bit. Yeah. I think, well, there you go. You could be one of
mortgage
those
payment.
16 mil accounts then, Garth.
I'm really close. I'm 15.9.
Damn, you are close. Yeah, 15.9
So
is all the way up there.
Hondo will tick me a little closer, but yeah, the last like 100k, if I really wanted to like push for it, I would be taking more and more pilots to higher relics. I got like a few to go to relic 8, and then it'd be taking certain ones to level 9. So taking the meta fleets and getting their pilots up to relic 9 would probably get me there, but it's just like I don't have a reason yet to just go carte blanche on R9 spending. No. And unfortunately CG is, I'm really hoping this next era is not like pertinent, because I would love to not have to R9 everything. But if they do the era battle again, which they are, they'll do the era battle again, there'll be a reason to R9 the marquees right off the rip. And so it's like, I'm now having a hard time building up and putting them on things I want, because I like the ROI you get from.
I know that exact feeling. Like, I'm going through R9ing stuff like Quigold, and I'm like, God damn it, my Ray is still R8, and but I've got 5 Relic 9 pirates, and I'm just like, man, you see, I want to put them elsewhere, but they keep putting such nice rewards. They dangled that carrot right in front of your face with that era battle, and you're just like, I want it. Give it to me.
My alt, I think, is going to R9 the Hondo team when it comes out, so I can collect those end rewards. But I was like, I'm not doing the other ones because I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Like, they're not interesting enough right now to do it, and I don't know what Maz and her pirates are even gonna do. So it's like, do I really wanna? No.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll R9 Hondo straight away because he's a GM.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like, yeah, let's do that. But the rest of his crew, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just because we haven't had Maz yet, but it feels like Brutus and Silvo and Vayne and Smee are just objectively better than the Maz team. Like, I don't know why, because I've got very little testing. I've done very little testing. It just feels like on surface level that they do better. I think that without Smee in the Ithano team, there's not enough damage overall. I feel like he does such a large amount of it.
I feel like when Maz comes out, they're going to need to update Hondo again to work with, well, he already does work with scoundrels, and the Athano team actually is all scoundrels too. They might give him a pirate clause on his Omicron, and that would make him work better there, because he's supposed to be the 5th for the Maz Kanata team. I can't think of anybody else in the pirate faction that would do a lick of good outside of Hondo Inaka. I don't think anyone else would do any good there. So he makes the most sense, and him there is kind of an annoying team, annoying character anyways, just because of the capture and the evasion and everything else. So you might get some fun play with that with Maz. It's just hard to see how things play, because she's like straight up like the if there's Galactic Legends, you lose so much of my leadership. It's just like,
unless you've got this Omicron, and then for some reason you piss all over JMK. Like, yes. Okay.
Huzzah!
Like that specific, highly specific, very clearly deliberate anti-cat synergy she's got on that Omicron, which is like, if a non-Galactic Legend underlying force user insta-kills one of your unit, they get death mark, and then if your pirates target the unit that's death mark, they just die. Like, it's not even like it does massive she just kills them.
Instantly defeated.
Yeah, it's like, okay. Yeah.
It's nutty.
So it's nutty. You go in, they kill your Quigold, he revives, she gets death mark, and then because it's death mark, you can target, you can ignore taunt, and she just dies. And you're like, okay, cool. So you just turn JMK into, a 4-man team. Right out.
Yeah, and you rip out, their damage and their defense as well too. So it's like,
all those bonus stats.
Yep. Massive bonus stats, massive amount of tech as well with Cat. Turn meter swapping, ramping damage, all that good business. As soon as you take Cat out of the equation, that team falls apart, because that was it. My alt account was facing off in like round 1 against this 7 million guy who had like 6 or 7 GLs but just doesn't play. So he had a JMK team, but no cat. And I took in Keller and Beck with like Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon Jinn, and some Gear 12 characters like Barriss and OG Qui-Gon. And without cat in the team, it took them quite literally 4.5 minutes to kill me. Because there's just no fucking damage on the team. So I was just like, Jesus, guys, I was just trying to get my 10 banners. Truth be told, like, hurry up and kill me already.
I got way closer to victory than I should have.
Well, to be fair, I couldn't do anything to them either because I was just stuck behind their GK, who was just permadenting and healing up and getting damage immunity from JMK. So I couldn't do anything, and they just took their sweet time killing me. So I was like, poor JMK, man. Poor JMK. He needs a lifter. Let's get JMK another lifter. Just give him a second cat.
To be fair, I think every GL should have a triple Omni character for a game mode.
Mm-hmm. At this point, yeah, they could do with an update over there for some of the older ones, for sure.
Like, yeah, I think it's worth the effort to do nowadays. Like, I know they didn't do it with Lord Vader with the clones, but they kind of designed that one to work around that particular one. But I mean, Rey's got one. C technically has one. Supreme Leader Kylo has one. Ahsoka has one. There's like, we could do Jabba, Leia, JML, Kenobi. They could all pick one up. I mean, and it doesn't have to be GAC. Let them have TW. I don't give a shit. Like,
it can be we need triple army lifters for TB. Clear? No.
Oh,
make it a PvP game mode. A triple army conquest lifter.
Oh my god.
You do it. You take the character into battle and you get red box. Could you imagine if they gave an Omicron that doubles the bonus drops from Datacron nodes?
Well, but think of the nightmare you would have having to manually play every single fight.
Could you imagine?
Because it's the only way it would activate, dude. That would suck so bad. I would be pulling my hair out.
That's the genius of it, because they'll do that. And they'll turn the Omni off after it drops below 50% stamina. So you also then have to get a bunch of stamina boosters to keep that Omni active all the time. And
so you only get it for like
conquest
for 5 battles a
day. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, would you not apply that Omicron?
I would apply that Omicron and hate.
I would probably still apply it.
I hate conquest so much. See now. Genuinely though, they could just do that in Conquest plus. You know, all the bonus nodes give double drops. Like, why not?
I mean, at a certain junction though, if that's what you're aiming for and that past a certain price point, it's like just buy them with crystals. Like if you're gonna spend the money, just buy crystals and then buy those packs. Like, it should be cheaper. I mean, I can't imagine at some point CG will be like, "Hey, for $100, you get the pass max."
you just you don't even have to play Conquest. You just get red box. You get all the rewards. No, we don't want to give CG any bad ideas here. Any.
I mean, is it a bad idea though? Because to be fair, like I wouldn't hate it. There are some conquests where I'm just like, screw this. But I mean, I know that they've explained many times where they won't do that, and I'm fine with that too. But a certain chunks, just like, you know what, I'd like to have just every once in a while the option, be like, you know what, $100, and I can just say no to conquest this particular month. Done.
Just 3 stars every node, finishes every feat.
Yeah,
completes the entire conquest. And you'd have to go through and manually select all your data disks afterwards, you know, just in case. Oh my lord! So we did have some news this week around a certain kit reveal for a certain new Galactic Legend. Yeah.
Minor news is what I heard.
Yeah, minor news. Yeah,
something like that.
The best thing for me, apart from, you know, us being able to now draw a line under this error and find out what's happening next, is that Hondo literally has a shot glass and he drinks from it in battle. I mean, I've never felt more connected to a Galactic Legend. So, you know, I think CG is really trying to draw me in with this one. I mean, I will day one unlock. I'm here. I'm ready. I finished off Silvo today. He's at relic 8 now. So because I got my last shards. Carthric, I think you're doubly ready. Wolfie, I assume you are.
I'm almost ready. I still got a little bit to go. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm not going too crazy with it, but we will get there very shortly.
Yeah. Sick. And I know CG didn't officially announce anything, but as in like
as for when it's actually dropping, yeah,
when he's dropping. But I think it. Let's be honest, it's
probably gonna be Wednesday, right? Or Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Wednesday, yeah.
Whenever the Silvo marquee ends, the last day, I think it'll go live then, because that'll also tie into the error battle coming back as well.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
That was my thought, that they would get him out by the time the event goes live, so that way people can get him and get the max tier, so they can get their 2,000 crystals, because it's super important that we do that.
Yes. We need to make sure. I mean, I've already done the tier, so I'm hoping it's still 3-starred for me. Because the day one bug where you could actually do that final tier if you had the OG Hondo instead. So I 3-starred it in the very first time. So even though they fixed it, didn't they? They fixed the access to that top tier for the 2,000 crystals after they found out their boo-boo. I'm wondering if the game is going to remember that I've already 3-starred it.
I would be interested to see. The part I'm actually interested to see is if Hondo gets the FDC for next set of Datacrons, or if they put it onto like SME, which SME would make a lot more sense because more people would have access to him than Hondo. In theory, but still, either way.
Then they want to reward the Hondo, early adopters.
Yeah,
as always,
Yeah,
of course.
This is what I'm thinking too. I was like, it could go either way, but still.
When is our next Datacron set due?
With the next Maz conquest, so it's 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, it lines up. We could be getting pirates.
We should get the FDCs in game next week.
Oh God, yes.
Or it should be next week.
And we should be saying adieu to some other FDCs, right?
Oh God, is the fucking Dark Side Ray Cron finally going away?
I think so.
Yeah.
God, fuck that Cron. Oh my God.
I
seriously.
I find it.
I will be happy to see the back of that Cron.
I find it so funny that the JMK counter works so flawlessly, right up until if Cat's the one that gets stunned. If she gets stunned, it is over. You're gonna lose because you spend so much time with her, unable to do anything helpful.
Yeah.
And it's the funny part to me is the only time the entire match she will ever use the poke is the very first turn, and then after that, it doesn't. It never comes back. It's like, damn it.
Yeah. I they've been fun. It's been nice having Slacker be relevant again, but it was definitely overtuned. And to be honest, that and throwing the Hodocron was great in theory, but it suffers from the Bane paradox of just being objectively better outside of its intended use. So, like, the Ezracron just being so good with, like, JMK and Cat is, like, toxic as fuck. Or throwing it under Ray with Ezra as well. It's just like, don't want none of that. So I'll be glad to see them gone, even though it's been nice. Like, I still have a lot of fun with the Hodocron under a JML team with Luke. I don't use it in GAC because it's just better elsewhere. But like, if I'm climbing in Squad Arena, it does dunk on pretty much everything because you can just constantly call Jedi Knight Cal to assist with riposte, so your tech's under protection, and you get to do it like 6 or 7 times and just keep passing the turn back over to Luke. That's great fun. But yeah, I'll be glad to see them gone. Good riddance. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I don't mind the OP-ness of the Cron per se. The only thing that I just will be happy to be gone is because like that Cron is the epitome of just like there is the one counter and then after that, good luck.
Hmm.
I've heard some rumors about apparently the Gungans in 5v5 are able to beat it. I would love to see actual footage of it before I try it, but outside of that,
I think it's because of the bonus turns, right? It's going to be an element because Jar Jar will pass bonus turns whenever an enemy gains bonus turn meter or something like that, right? So it technically it could be easier for you to make sure everybody gets a turn, and while the shield Jenny's up, they've got plenty of defense, haven't they? But I would say that's probably an incredibly high risk counter. I can't imagine it's super reliable.
My head is like, do they just mass this into the generator and it's over? Like,
yeah, because as soon as they've got advantage, they're gonna it's got high target priority, hasn't it? So.
Yeah. So I'm just curious. I'm curious to see because I've heard things about it. So I'm like, well, that would be fun to see how it works. And it's probably the Tarpals level 9 and the 100% increased damage level 6. But it's like outside of that, I'm just like, oh, man, I wouldn't want to roll dice on it. But I mean, anyways, I don't mind the Kron being crazy strong. I like having a little bit something to work around because otherwise in GAC there's just nothing that really stops the board from being cleared besides just testing something.
Yeah. I've been this week of 5v5. I've been mirror matching the slackers, but going just slacker Ray, and that is a.
Oh, just the 2-man.
Yeah, that's sphincter clenching. That is. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
please, no. but it's won both
anybody
times.
Else?
So
it's just they get into the red more than you're comfortable with.
Well, it's the funny thing is usually that I lost my slacker the first time I did it, and Ray cleared up. But the reason I lost slacker is because I killed his crew. And because I killed his crew, he didn't need to take a turn to start killing me. If I didn't kill the crew, and I'd focused instead on just taking out slacker, I probably would have survived with the slacker. I still won the battle, because it was just like, it was slacker and Ray left on the enemy team, and it was just my Ray, and I had the lightning ability up and available. So she just fucking zapped them, and they both died. I was like, okay. But it was still a moment of, oh my god, am I going to kill them? The second time I played it a bit better, and I survived with the whole team alive. All two of them were alive. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun, truth be told. A little bit nerve-wracking. But yeah, good release. Yeah. After that, Kron's gone.
One that I'll definitely not miss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll still
There's
take
been
that
a few... Yeah, there's been a few particularly toxic ones over the years, and that one will stand out for sure. I think that will probably go down in the record book. Probably top 5, top 10 most toxic Krons ever.
Yes.
And they'll come back in a year.
Oh, I'm sure.
We're like, oh no.
Remember me?
Yeah, but hopefully, it usually when they circle back around, they're not as bad because they lose like one element, right? So maybe it won't have any defense on it. So they don't have the 150% defense, and they don't have the extra crit damage or something like that. So maybe the stats will be shit. But I'd still bonus turns on Ray is that's kind of a bum deal. That's kind of a bum deal. We got a little bit sidetracked there, but in a good way, because I was meaning for us to talk about the wonderful wild ways of the new Pirate King Hondo and Naka, seeing as though we got the kit reveal. Thoughts, gents? Thoughts or thoughts? Thoughts or thoughts?
Thoughts? I don't have any thoughts. I do have thoughts.
Okay.
You got profit. I don't know.
Plenty of
all of the profit. I haven't looked over super duper in depth. I've given it a skim. I've checked a few things. I did a Hondo voice for a little bit, and then it was like, all right, it's getting annoying. So I stopped.
I did the exact same thing. Like I was live. I was doing the Hondo voice. I was like, fuck, this kit reveal is long.
Like, yeah, you know what? I think 2 lines was enough. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, looks like a fun one. obviously I'm getting them, and we'll learn the kit more as we go along. But looks like it should be good for given Hondo some interesting mechanics and whatnot.
There's a couple things that surprised me about his kit. Is the only way Hondo can do damage is his basic. I believe so. Like, because his ult doesn't do damage, and his specials don't do damage. Like, they might call assists, but he directly.
Well, that's how regular Hondo is too. His third ability calls an assist, which he just does damage on his basic, and then his middle ability is the captive, and then he has a basic.
It's just, it feels a little bit odd for a GL.
I mean,
again,
Jabba's the same way. Jabba's only damaging ability is his thermal throw.
Yeah,
his basic doesn't deal damage. Nope.
His
basic
blinds.
Nothing.
Yeah, just
his
basic the blind.
Yeah, his basic calls the weakest ally to assist, or I don't remember which part, but he doesn't deal damage with it. The only thing that he deals damage with is the thermal throw.
Thermals. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And that's not technically Jabba.
I guess it's not. I guess it's not that uncommon, but it felt a bit weird. And
it's still pretty uncommon.
Yeah, yeah. And then I thought, well, Glat, Ahsoka GL, she does do damage, but doesn't actually do any fucking damage. So I mean,
she technically does damage.
Like,
she technically does. I mean, she has a basic that hits people and a special that hits people. They just don't.
Numbers do pop up.
They do pop up. They are just
I can confirm.
Small. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean,
our numbers.
Maybe Hondo's basic hits like a fucking truck. Who knows?
I mean, regular Hondo's basic can stack up to hit like a fucking truck. So,
Yeah.
Well, the
it's
part
possible.
about his kit that is interesting to me is the he actually has an ability that ramps mastery, which is kind of new for a GL.
On his first special, isn't it?
Yeah, which is kind of new. I don't think we've had that too much before, where it's usually the alt that ramps mastery while they're going through. But the this one being on a special is interesting. I'll be interested to see kind of how the team ramps that, because I don't think the ultimate really does any.
It doesn't
mastery increase
no.
other.
The only mastery increase is on that special. Like,
that's not a lot.
It's
no mastery on the lead.
No, there should be on the leadership. That should be there no matter what.
Oh,
I agree, there should be, but I did Control F mastery and I didn't. I see it popping up once.
Yeah, you're right. It's not there.
Yeah,
I agree. It should be there.
Yeah,
that's interesting. He doesn't give a flat mastery increase to the team. That's interesting.
No. Most GLs give like 25% more mastery as part of the leadership. He gives none of that. He just has a special one that gives a flat 10, which.
Is it a flat 10 or is it 10%? Because that would be
the text says 10. Just the number 10.
Well, that's still pretty good though, because that's a relic level increase every time he uses it. Yeah. But the question is, can he get it spammed a lot? And I think the answer to that's gonna be no.
I think it's got like a
cooldown of 4.
But he doesn't decrease cooldowns on his basic or something.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. He just
unless you're going up against GL there.
Yeah, and there's profit, and that will impact that as well too.
Yeah,
he increases enemies' cooldowns on his basic. Jedi and Sith have their enemies. Yeah, I think he just increases cooldowns of enemies.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, maybe he doesn't. Yeah, so maybe that's it. He just controls their cooldowns. Maybe the idea is let's drag the battle out for a really long time.
That is a 4-turn cooldown for the only mastery gain. Like, that's a little absurd.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's just like strong enough in every other regard that it doesn't really matter. But
yeah, it is not. He gets nothing for it.
To be fair though, when he uses that ability, if he has 10 or more stacks of profit, all pirate allies gain 75% turn meter and speed up when he uses that. So you basically get a turn for free. Like 75% turn meter and speed up you're more or less going back to back, but still cooldown of 5 is huge.
Well, actually, as I always said, I was about to ask because I don't know very well. Like, do the other pirate kits have mastery increases, and do they have cooldown decreases? You know, if they have other ways to control the cooldowns and stuff, I don't remember well enough the other pirate kits.
Let me go.
Know if they have that sort of stuff.
Let me go through and read the Encyclopedia of Pirates.
Yeah,
Seriously, there's so much shit, man.
This is the issue, right? Like, their kits are so damn big these days that you just don't know what the fuck's going on with them. I'll start off with silver. Evasion down, extra evasion, health steal, protection, tenacity.
Evasion. Wow. If they do, then it makes sense for Hondo.
Whenever Pirate King Hondo and Akka is in their ally leader slot, pirate allies gain 100% defense and defense penetration and 50 speed for 3 turns at the start of the encounter.
Okay.
That's a lot of.
That's on Vayne?
No, that's
or Silvo.
Yeah,
Silvo.
If Hondo's in the leadership, 100% defense and defense pen and 50 speed for 3 turns at the start.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's something
good.
at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about any of the mastery gains or anything.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much there.
No, I don't think there's too much.
If
it was
doing a health equalize.
Yeah.
The only one.
Yeah, Vayne doesn't equalize kind of thing, so he's doing his thing.
There's also a lot of turn meter gains in Silvo. His second special, remove all turn meter from the target enemy, and all other pirate allies gain turn meter equal to the amount removed. It's kind of like Jin's special, the stun, but instead of you gaining the turn meter, everybody on a team apart from Silvo gets it.
I mean, so that is pretty good to keep things cycling around. You know, he will be able to get that 4-turn cooldown going down pretty quickly. And then, I mean, sort of also like we said, it may not fucking matter. You know, they may just like shit out enough damage that the little bit meta mastery increases are not like all that crucial.
Brutus and Smee do pretty bananas damage already, and then you've got some pretty you got some solid turn meter or solid just control in general between Silvo and Hondo, and so it's like I feel like overall we're not really going to be missing a hell of a lot here. I think it's just weird to see a team that has literally not even a mastery boost in the leadership, like 30% mastery increase. It's like, oh, well, okay, that's just standard. I'm just surprised not to see that at all.
Yeah,
but
very strange.
No mastery increases in the ult, and then the one mastery increase is just a flat 10.
Yeah.
I wonder if it ends up being a mistake.
Brutus is going to do so much damage. With Pirate King Hondo, because he gains an extra 5 stacks of profit at the start, and that gives him 100% more defense. So with Silvo, he's going to have like 200% defense and 100% armor penetration, an additional 50 speed, and an extra 30 speed as well on top of that. And while Brutus has at least 4 stacks of profit, at the start of his turn he gains 10% offense stacking for each stack of profit he has to a maximum of 200%. So he's going to deal so much damage at the start. It's going to be kind of wild. That's going to be wild.
And do they start with like extra offense and defense pen, we said?
Yeah.
For like the first 3 turns?
Pen.
Yeah. So
wow.
That should be fun.
It's just an interesting kit. Like, because the ult, to me, it's an ult that doesn't do any damage, right? So, all pirate smuggler allies are revived with 100% health. All enemies lose 25% turn meter, double for Jedi and Sith, which can't be resisted. Jedi and Sith enemies also have their cooldowns increased by 2. Enemies gain critical damage up, defense up, and offense up for 2 turns. So you buff the enemy just to steal those buffs later. Pirate King Hondo then inflicts tenuous agreement on all enemies for 2 turns. Can't be copied, dispelled, evaded, or resisted. And favorable terms to all pirates. So tenuous agreement, we're giving the enemy 10 speed, but they deal 30% less damage when they attack favorable terms characters. Favorable terms gives 20% crit chance and offense, recover 10% health and protection start the turn, gain a bonus turn, and Pirate King Hondo gains 2 stacks of profit whenever defeating an enemy with tenuous agree. So his ult gives the entire team a bonus turn, which is kind of cool. Whenever an enemy damages a character with favorable terms, they're inflicted with 1 stack of off balance for 2 turns, which can't be evaded. And Pirate King Hondo gains 2 stacks of profit. And I'm pretty sure whenever he gains profit, doesn't that charge his ult as well? So, yeah. Whenever he gains a stack of profit, he gains 2% ult charge.
Can he stack ult while he's in ult?
I think it's it's like
It's a one-time use.
Yeah,
it's a
you
thing
use
like
it's a one-time use. Oh, okay, never mind.
Like Lord Vader, JMK kind of stuff.
Yeah. So you'll use it. He'll gain more profit, and then he'll start charging. I think his ult will you'll be able to use it quite a lot, and that's a lot of bonus turns.
Okay,
truth be told. And
it's
a mass revive, but.
Well, and he starts giving a ton of profit because whenever profit is gained by a pirate ally, he gains 1% whenever a pirate ally gains a stack of profit, and 2% whenever a pirate ally uses an ability that steals buffs.
I wish it was whenever like they stole a buff, not whenever they use an ability that steals buffs. Could you imagine?
Oh god, yeah.
2% for every buff stolen versus per ability.
Yeah. So it's not just a flat, you used an ability that steals, you get 1. It's like, no, I stole 3 buffs.
It's 2%.
I get 6%, not 2.
I was fighting Queen Amidala and I gained 900 buffs. I would like the ult, please.
She had 16 heal over times and 16 protection over times. Yay!
Per character, and I stole all of them. So now please give me ult.
Give me my ult, please.
We ult and the whole team gets a bonus turn. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting. It feels like he's going to play a little bit different, which is good because I want different mechanics.
It's good, and then it sucks all in the same vein, right? Because it's good to have an interesting character to play that's just not roll face on keyboard and win. But the more complicated the kit, the dumber the AI plays it, and so it's like, is this going to do anything worth your time if the AI just plays it so shittily that it's just like, well, you just take in this character over here and the Gungans win, so yay.
Of course, sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes the stupid AI is just like, I'm gonna do a stupid thing, and then they just like do so much fucking damage that it doesn't actually matter. They're just like, oh shit, stupid works. Damn it. I wasn't expecting that.
The Ray AI right now with Hakron. She's like, we'll just do enough damage that it doesn't matter how we play this. You're gonna die. Deal with it. Thanks,
overwhelming
guys.
force.
Yeah.
His second special, I can foresee there being some dangerous drinking games there, because that's the one where he takes a swig. Now,
absolutely,
you could do shot when Hondo shots in GAC, and I think that would be incredibly funny if you did mirror match GL Hondo versus GL Hondo.
Dude, you would time out getting plastered.
It would be like, hold on, wait a minute, let me just back to back charismatic captain shots and shots. But both of his specials are a cooldown of 5.
You'd have to go full auto the whole time.
Yeah, it would have to be full.
So you just be sitting there like, you're like, all right, and shot, and ready. Okay, you just like all you be doing. He's just sitting there pouring shots and wait until the next time. So hope that auto plays it well.
It's dispel all debuffs from all allies, and all pirate allies recover 30% health and protection and gain 25% turn meter. If he has 10 or more stacks, consumes 10 of them and instead gains 75% turn meter and speed up. That's kind of huge. Call all pirate allies to assist, and if Hondo consumed the stacks of this ability, call all... So it's a double assist? I'm not sure I've ever seen a double assist. A double mass assist?
That's Bo-Katan.
Cool.
Her second
reinforcements.
Special. Yeah,
it's a double mass assist. Wow, that's kind of cool. So
with the Omicron, I believe it's a double mass assist. But that's how you're able to chew through that stupid generator in one mass assist.
Yeah. That's a very cool ability.
Yeah, it's also some damn good pyro grog right there. We got to get our hands on that shit.
We need some damn good pyro grog. I mean, it's an everlasting cup of grog.
That's pretty fucking good.
I mean, what more could we possibly want?
Can I get one of those cups then?
Yeah. Can I just have that? Yeah.
I mean, that looks pretty good. I mean, like, you just take a sip of fucking booze and dispel all of your debuffs, which I assume is like, my wrist hurts, drink, and okay, I'm all better now. Recover health, so it actually heals you too. I mean, I don't know what gaining turn meter means in real life.
It's probably got some caffeine in it or something. I don't know.
There we go.
That's what it is. He's basically
I was gonna go darker.
Sort of coffee liqueur. Yeah, well, we will.
No, I was gonna say you gain the turn meter, so you just black out for a little bit and you just bump ahead that much time. So 20% turn meter, you'll black out for a quarter hour. Awesome.
God damn it, bro.
Look, you got to recover the health. All right, it's got to get working.
Sometimes that's what you got to do. So yeah, so that one's really good because that's 75%. If you use that turn 1, which you probably are going to do, right? Because turn 1, Hondo I think starts with, is it 2? He gets 2 stacks of profit for every relic level he's got. So if you've got relic 9, he's going to gain like 18 stacks of profit, and then he's going to gain an extra 5 from, is it Silvo? So he'll have like 23 stacks of profit at the start. So you'd be able to use that second special and absorb 10 stacks of profit to gain the 75% turn meter gain, to gain the speed up, as well as gaining a double mass assist on the enemy. So that's a good turn 1 move. But his mastery gain one, which is his special one, loot first, ask later. All allies gain 10 mastery stacking, which is nice. No cap on that. He steals all buffs except taunt effects from the target enemy, resets their duration, and grants it all to himself, excluding stealth and taunt, to all pirate allies. He then inflicts the opposite debuff, if any, on the target enemy for 2 turns, dispels any remaining buffs on them, and increases their cooldowns by 1, and it can't be resisted. That's kind of a good ability as well. So, steal their buffs, strip their buffs, put the opposite debuff on them, increase their cooldowns by 1, and gain 10 mastery to the whole team.
Yeah.
That is that's a very powerful special.
I'm very curious to see what his base speed's going to be. Like how much they want to lean into this guy being moving first.
Yeah, 600 base speed before mods.
Oh god.
He's got a cooldown at 5 on his special abilities. He needs to take turns. God damn. I don't know. And yes, E-Ray is right in chat. Because of all of that profit, whenever all that gain profit is going to charge his ult, so he's going to start off with 40% ult charge, which is kind of cool. It's kind of nifty. The whole team is going to go basically before, well, unless you go against like JMK or something, which stops turn meter gains. But the whole team is going to go pretty quick.
Which is so funny that they're like, it stops Jedi. Like everyone's like, but like JMK doesn't do turn meter, so.
But you do have cooldown increases against them, and yeah, you don't want. Well, actually, Maz already pisses on JMK apparently with that. That Omicron.
Which is it's so funny. It's just like, well, the funny part to me is like, oh, it stops Sith. Like that made sense for Athano and Maz's team to like go fight Malgus or whatever else, but like on Hondo's team, it's like fighting the Sith is kind of just like a joke because you can't put C Bane on defense and it'd be good,
and you probably wouldn't even if you could, because it wouldn't be that great.
No.
I'm still relatively sure that if somebody puts C Bane on defense, you could probably still go C Watt and win. Because they'll kill your Watt pretty quickly. You'll get that tank tech out, and then they won't be able to ult on you.
Yeah, but to be fair though, if Bane is around, if he lives long enough, it gets spicy.
It does get spicy. He doesn't need a whole lot to buff up, does he?
No, because if you can't evade his attack, he'll eventually just chew through you in the long run. So it depends on what it is, but yeah. Either way,
it's interesting. It's interesting because the thing is, that's Bane's one big thing, right? Is he's not immune to insta kills. So if you can get to your ult fast enough, you should be able to just yeet him out.
Give C another triple omni lifter. The rule of two, excluding C. So it's like Like it does not including the leadership. The rule of 2 activates if there's only one other ally, and they give us now 3.
It's just that's what not GL Snoke, Epic Confrontation Snoke will do. He'll be like, hey, if he's on the team, it doesn't count as if this is an extra unit for the rule of 2. So Bane's rule of 2 still works. There's 3 of them on the field because technically Snoke is just C anyway. So why count him as an extra unit?
Yeah. Rule of 2 still activates as long as there is a Sidious type unit in play.
Oh god. That'll be a new faction tag. It's called basically Palpatine faction. And it applies to Sidious, it applies to C, it applies to Snoke as well, because he's basically Sidious or basically Palpatine.
Close enough.
Yeah,
wasn't that your video today that you put out? Was the Force Awakens era?
I put out earlier today on that. Yeah.
Hold on, would Rey fall in the Palpatine category?
I mean, she's basically Palpatine as well, isn't she?
Basically Palpatine,
but she's also basically a Skywalker as well. So yeah, it's who the fuck knows, really? Who the fuck knows?
What an insult that they couldn't come up with anything better than Rey Skywalker. It's like, it's not who she is. It's like, if I can just claim shit now in the Star Wars universe, like, we're all Skywalkers. We're all part of the prophecy.
Skywalker is more of a state of mind, you know?
Yeah, no shit.
It's more of a feeling. It's more of a feeling.
Shit.
Yeah. Apparently, Force ghosts can adopt. So that they've adopted, and I don't know who, because it's really kind of weird when you see like Luke and Leia in their Force ghost form, almost giving her the blessing and all that. It's kind of like, they weren't a couple, right? You're making it look like they were mommy and daddy, and that's just,
to be honest,
that's a little bit creepy.
I would love to get Jedi Leia as a lifter for JML. Like, I would take that in a heartbeat.
I still want Force Ghost Yoda, but you know.
I mean, I think CG is holding in their back pocket Force Ghosts to do something special with them, because there are a bunch of Force Ghosts, and that could be a cool little, additional thing.
Force Ghost Yoda, though, isn't he in the 8 movie? He's not in the Force Awakens. He's in Last Jedi. Yeah,
he's in Last Jedi.
Yeah. Okay. No, I would take, because isn't the flashback
was he in both?
Leia? No, I think
he was in 8, right?
He's in 8 and 9.
Definitely in 8.
I want to say, yeah.
Yeah, he's in 8. Yeah, whichever that one is.
I think the Jedi Leia flashback is in 9 too. So, because I know it's like she comes back to find Leia dying, but she's having like a flashback when Rey's training in the forest, which she wouldn't be doing till after. It's when it's Rey the White. That's when it happens. So take with that as you need.
Yeah.
And Neo Riker, we actually talked about that last week. The Mortis Clone Wars episodes, the father, the son, and the daughter as like a potential, possible upcoming GL or something like that, or if they were to do like the Abeloth and something along those lines, if they end up bringing that into canon, that would be absolutely amazing. So
yeah, well, it's crazy. The rumors around the second season of Ahsoka are pretty nutty, because there is a metric ton of filming going on with Hayden Christensen, and so it's like,
sick.
He's been filming for like 3 or 4 months on this particular season, which is like huge for the amount of, like, that's a lot of filming for somebody who's not a major contributor.
That's a lot of film for a guy who's dead.
Yeah. So what they're
we
thinking
may need to refigure that. Yeah.
What they're thinking of is that the updated image, because I think somebody did it at some point where they updated the image of the father, the son, and the daughter to be Anakin, Ahsoka, and Starkiller. So you have Anakin's dark side apprentice, Anakin's light side apprentice, and him controlling both sides of that. And then so people are like wondering if the son became incarnate as an actual person, which then becomes Starkiller, which explains his power level kind of thing, right? And so it's like, it's interesting to see that. It's a big speculation, but it would be fun to see Starkiller in
if
canon,
nothing else, it would be kind of cool just to have Sam Witwer get some time as a live action Starkiller. That would be kind of cool.
Yes.
Yeah, we know he's doing something in addition to the Maul series, but there is literally nothing been about the details on it. We just know that he is doing something in addition to that series, and they've been pretty tight-lipped about it. So
Yeah,
I would be super excited, even if it's like Darkseid Starkiller. Like, I'm fine with that because the character was still awesome. I would be okay with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the most part, there is going to be a lot of Vader apparently in the next Ahsoka show. So I think there's going to be a lot of reflection on the world between with Ahsoka and
I mean,
Anakin.
if nothing else, hopefully that means we'll at least have some good lightsaber duels because
I was about to say that. Oh my god.
he can still he's still got it, man. Like
He's not that old.
he's in his 50s, isn't he?
Oh,
Is he?
Maybe I thought he was in his 40s.
No.
Mid to late 40s at best, surely. How old is he?
44.
44. Oh, okay, fine. Mid
44.
I mean, he's not as young as he used to be. He's not as young as he used to be.
Oh, yeah.
He's not 20
I'm older.
anymore.
Sorry, that's a Hondo line.
But the thing is...
You would know that if you ever watched Clone Wars.
Yeah, but, that sounds like effort.
I'm not as young as I once was, but I'm older.
I'll watch it when Karth watches Skeleton Crew.
Oh, well, homie, I've got like 6 hours of TV watching to get through. You've got like 6 weeks.
I'll watch. Is the like how there's a Dragon Ball abridged? Is there a Clone Wars abridged?
I'm pretty sure
I don't wanna
there's
sit
like
through
you
that.
can. I'm pretty sure you can go. Those like I would be willing to bet there's a Reddit post somewhere of somebody like going through. Here's the shit episodes. Here's the filler episodes. Just watch these ones. These are the ones that matters. These can all fuck off. Like I assume that's been broken down. There's no abridged though.
Yeah, I think Lucasfilm has put out the list of like the character story arcs. So if you want to focus specifically on certain character story arcs, you can they have like the episode list for like Ahsoka or Barriss or Asajj Ventress, things like that. They have certain character breakdowns. I believe somewhere.
Basically, they start off like very cartoony and like childish and kind of fun, and then they realize that their viewer base was actually kind of the adults who still watch Star Wars. So they're like, oh, okay, let's start making it more serious, and then it starts getting more serious. And then they also have like crazy amounts of filler episodes, which are like the silliest shit in the world.
Yeah.
The whole fetch quest from on Coruscant with R2D2 and C3PO.
There's fucking hell, a whole fetch quest.
There's a whole episode where they go to get fruit, and it becomes a thing.
They get kidnapped going to buy fruit. Yes.
What is it with C3PO and R2D2? Why do they always get kidnapped?
Specifically though, it's just C3PO, not R2D2. R2D2's entire day is literally at the spa, and C3PO gets kidnapped
that's
and
on
tortured.
Brands, to be fair, because R2D2 was like, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, R2 rescues him, and then it sets something up, which I'm pretty sure
It's
it
for
happened.
Cat
Like,
Bane,
I'm saying, I'm pretty sure the thing that's set up like happened several seasons earlier.
Yes, it does. That is the worst part about the first 3 seasons of Clone Wars is that canonically they all happen in different ages, because at the beginning of the Clone Wars was just to tell stories, and then like season 3 and 4 they started going back and like prefacing things again with like, oh yeah, well this is what happened to get to this point. You're like, what the heck?
It's so just they're like, oh well, here's a little bit, and here's a fill in this. There's just like a whole fucking patchwork thing, just a whole freaking patchwork quilt of like, we filled in most of the spaces. Just ignore that one and that one and that one and that one.
Season 4 and season 5 is just like much more locked in, much better storytelling, much better character development.
Yeah,
but the unfortunate part too is like if you really want to get a good grasp of the Clone Wars, you also need to watch the movie, because that explains like how Ahsoka gets.
I'll be honest, guys, you're really not selling it to me.
It's a really short movie. It's a really short movie.
It's a funny movie too, because it just like honestly
how bad it is, or
no. Funny is like it just triggers a lot of those kid moments, like when you first watch The Phantom Menace.
I like how Wolf is like, yes, and Gothric's like,
no. Have a drink or two, and it's a riot. My buddies and I went and saw it in theater after we got to the bar, and it was fantastic. I enjoyed it.
It opens with Kenobi violating the Geneva Convention. All right,
which doesn't exist in Star Wars. I think.
So that means that war crime doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So
Somebody has
to get an idea.
Yeah, somebody has a YouTube compilation of every war crime Anakin committed.
Oh God.
It's like 3 hours long.
War crime bingo with Anakin. Yeah.
But it introduces
so many.
it introduces Ahsoka. That's like the big part of the movie. It's her introduction to everything. So
It's kind. I always thought this, you know, as a guy who just never really knew the Clone Wars was a thing when I was growing up. I'd seen the films. Obviously, I didn't even realize there was a cartoon. I saw the original, like, animated cartoon that they used to throw in adverts. They used to be literally like 3 minutes long. You know,
the
old
Samurai
art style.
Jack. The
Samurai Jack art style one.
I saw those, but I had no idea that there was an animated show called The Clone Wars. So
it came out years later.
Yeah, but the thing is when I look back and you think about what the Clone Wars did and what it introduced.
Essex, it was the Jogan fruit, not the Melu run. Come on.
Yeah, Meru runs as rebels. Sorry.
Oh, God. How is there more than one episode that talks about getting fucking fruit?
Oh, it's a running joke in Rebels. Is the Meleron fruit? The Meleron fruit is a running joke. It is brought up way too frequently. The first one, it's just kind of like it's kiddie because the first 2 seasons of Rebels is just childish.
It is.
Disney.
That's why I couldn't watch it.
That's when Disney bought them and they wanted to go back to catering to kids, and then like realize the same thing as Clone Wars. Like our audience is older. Like let's just do a little time jump and call it a day.
Yeah. But what I was trying to get to was it's kind of a big deal to just like give Anakin a Padawan that nobody saw in the films. You're like, oh, by the way, Anakin totally had a Padawan, even though he wasn't a master himself. And, you know, there's all this shit about why we never saw
have a Padawan. You don't have to be a master to have a Padawan. I mean,
clearly not.
Kenobi was a Jedi Knight and wasn't a master while he had Anakin.
And took on Anakin, yeah.
Yeah. Because Kenobi gets knighted at the end of Phantom Menace and doesn't become a master until the beginning of 3 or somewhere during the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I think. So, maybe it's the end of 2. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was just kind of like...
I don't remember.
To me, I was looking back, I was like, what do you mean he's got a Padawan?
Well, to be fair, Dave Filoni did a great job at introducing her and getting rid of her between 2 and 3.
Oh yeah, no, dude, it was very well done. Like they wrapped that up very nicely. There was a lot of ways they could have done. Obviously, like the easy way out was they could have just like killed her off.
Lucas wanted to. There's
the way they took care of it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, that's what I was gonna say. You were saying something about Lucas didn't.
Lucas wanted to kill her. Like he wanted that to be one of the strokes that led to him turning. Was her death was what he wanted to build it up to be, and then Filoni ended up making a good argument for it would be more devastating and it would be much more logical for him to have distrust in the Jedi Order to watch.
It would be more disillusioning.
The Jedi to betray his apprentice, basically is what ended up happening. And so he played it off in a way. Yeah, played it off in a way which kind of made sense. But it was kind of funny because someone did a meme of that interaction with Anakin at the Jedi Temple when Ahsoka's deciding to leave. And it's like, Ahsoka, I want you to stay. You can be reset as a Jedi Order. She's like, and then there's where he takes the little hairpiece and puts it in his hand. She's like, but I have to leave so I can survive Order 66. he's like, what is Order 66? She's like, don't worry about it. It's going to happen.
I'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah, it's so funny. Just the memes around it. But yeah, they had to do a lot to get her to survive it. And they could have killed her off too because her surviving Order 66 wasn't even written in until they brought her back in Clone Wars. Because we didn't kill her in Clone Wars, so they did Rebels, and then they came back and did the season of Clone Wars to wrap out Clone Wars, and then that's where they were like, "This is how she survives," kind of thing. So,
yeah.
Anyways,
and now, you know, years later, Dave Filoni is able to. Is able to make his creation the focal point of Star Wars, or at least partially.
And now we have Blockhead Ahsoka in the Lego season 2 of the Save the Galaxy thing.
Oh, I vaguely remember seeing a poster for this. Can you explain a little bit what that is?
Yeah, it's just like it's a Lego thing. It's just like
thing.
a really it's a Lego thing. Blockhead. It's like a silly proportioned
Just
you know,
a
sort of
really
Lego
big
Lego
square-head
stuff.
Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Her head and you know, tentacles or whatever the hell you want to call them.
Leku.
Sure. They make up like half of her total Lego figurine. They're huge.
Fair. I mean,
Anyways,
great times.
yeah. So I got for you.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. They got silly shit. Oh, sorry, brickheads, not blockheads. Brickheads. That's what I meant.
Brickheads. Okay. Yeah.
Brickheads. My bad.
What a brickhead.
But yeah, silly shit. I don't care. I'm fucking here for it. I'm glad the
Star Wars
original the
content.
Lego season, dude. The Lego season 1 of the Save the Galaxy thing was just a lot of freaking fun. They broke so many things and just introduced lots of random silly shit because they fucking can. And you know what? I'm here for it. Have fun with it. Just give us some content. You know, don't take it too seriously. Everything doesn't need to be the most serious thing in the world. You know, we can get some silly shit every once in a while. And you know
This
what?
is true.
They're doing a good job of that. So
It was like, I think the best part of the most recent Lego Star Wars game was just like the straight up just like, you know what? Let's do all the fan theories in a like 5-hour
Darth Jar
montage
Jar,
of just
right?
yeah. Just the whole multiverse gets thrown into disarray and shit goes sideways, and you got light side Vader and all white and dark side Jar Jar and just a bunch of silly shit happening, and it's just like that's what a Lego Star Wars game should be. It's just dumb stuff happening all the time. It's just like I think too much of Star Wars has kind of walked away from having fun with it and trying to be like super like I mean, it's like the reason why nobody talks about Star Wars Resistance. It was just utter garbage and it didn't connect to anybody. And it's just one of those things where it's like somebody gets bit on that and like, well, we don't want to do their animated show because it didn't go over well. I'm like, no, that's not really the problem.
It was. It didn't have exactly a good platform to launch from either. With how, generally speaking, after The Last Jedi, the sequels didn't exactly enamor themselves to most of the fan base, as it were. So I imagine that probably didn't help it any either.
No, and then the other thing that was a big attractor for a lot of people was the new animation style that they went with. They went with a much more kind of Japanese anime kind of vibe on some of their stuff instead of the original Clone Wars and Rebels animations. And so it didn't, and I don't think Dave Filoni was in charge of it, which was another part of the problem. There just wasn't a good creative director with it. So it's just like, it was basically like, hey, we are pilots who race for fun, and then somehow we get caught up in the galactic turmoil. Just like, all right.
I guess that's where we're going with it. Let's do it.
Yep. All right. Cool. Let's ride. So, oh well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. No, I don't think I've watched a single episode of that. I have no idea.
Yeah, neither have I. I've caught highlights. And that's it. And I was never interested to follow that up. I've watched every single episode of Clone Wars and Rebels, and I've watched the movies and everything else. But man, you could not get me back to watch the Resistance stuff. It was just not interesting.
I think I watched about like 30 seconds, and then I was like, actually, I'm just gonna not.
And we're done with the Resistance.
Yeah, this was enough. It was a good experience, but no more.
I mean, yeah, I like to say I gave Rebels the good college try because I did watch the first season. And
season 1 is really fucking slow.
Yeah,
and really annoying as shit.
The 1 or 2 episodes of season 2, and I literally just went, I can't. So I've tried. I've gone through a whole season, and the second season I was just like, I was just like, no, I just can't. So I just turned it off. And I was never went back.
It's okay. You're not a real Star Wars fan. I get it.
I get it. We're just going to gatekeep what's classified as being a fan. God.
It's okay. Don't worry.
I will.
He's just a low budget Star Wars fan. That's all.
Exactly. I'm a discount Star Wars fan. That's all it is. That's okay.
To each their own, filthy casual.
Just know that I think lesser of you because of it.
Yeah. Glad we sorted that out.
Fuck.
It solves a lot of problems.
Glad we have an accord. Good. So yeah, Pirate King Hondo probably next week at some point.
Probably like
All
Tuesday
right.
next week. They'll throw in the update and then put it out.
Yeah. Stick it in, stick it out. I'll be doing a live day one unlock. I don't know if I'll be able to get all the way to the ult, but I'll be doing a day one unlock. So as soon as I can, that'll be fun. Swing around the live stream for that. Why not? I mean, maybe not you, Garth. It might be an awkward time for you, but and you as well.
It depends on when it goes live. I might do it during my lunch break, which would be about the same time you stream. But that's about all I've got. We'll see.
Yeah. Do we have a weekly territory war segment? Yeah, it goes like this. Nobody likes territory war. And we're done with
Do
the weekly
better.
territory war segment. Oh,
Yeah.
dear me.
No joke. That's
Yeah,
all
we
you can
had,
say about TW. There's nothing interesting to talk about. The game hasn't been updated since they increased the size of zones, 5 years ago?
It's been 28 years.
Yeah, it feels like it. And so it's like, that's what else can you talk shit on?
Maybe like
it's-
4 years ago, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
They haven't updated rewards. They haven't updated brackets. They haven't updated the map. They haven't updated the zone layout. Like nothing has changed. Like
I did do a video on TW recently, and the one of the skits I did in that is like the map is in Jakku, and we're about to get the 10-year anniversary of The Force Awakens. So the map is older than the game itself. Can we please go to a different map? Just any. I would rather actually just see a holotable.
Yeah.
I'd rather see a holotable than that map. Just like let's move on. No, I would rather it go to like a TB based style map, interactive, where you could go into different planets. Planets have bonuses. Ships protect so you can't land on a planet until you break through the blockade of fleets.
Old
stuff
school
like that.
Battlefront 2 style.
Yeah.
Battlefront 2 style. That's how words work.
That's
Old school, make it
you said
happen.
some. Yeah. That would be. They already have the.
I said Battle 2 Front instead of Battlefront 2.
Yeah, and we all somehow
We knew what you meant. It's all right.
Understood. It's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
So yeah, it needs a complete overhaul, and hopefully that's going to be something like. Hopefully we get a road ahead now. Now that we've got Pirate King Hondo coming, the next update should be a big one because we should be knowing what's the whole era, right?
It should be the next era, yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully it's going to be full blown road ahead. Here's our plan for the rest of the year. Here's what we got planned for next year. It's going to be amazing. We've got new game modes coming out the wazoo. We're going to give you, I don't know, like a back rub. And every time you log into the game, it's going to compliment you on something. It's like,
I feel like we need to set expectations way lower.
Yeah, but a man can dream.
I am hoping for just a bar above. We're going to give you more marquees for the next legendary. That's really what I'm hoping. We get more information than that, and then from there I'll judge it.
What if they say we had plans for something? What if they say that we had plans for something, but we got to push it off a little bit because we're working on something big? But trust us, something else is coming. So here's Bad Batch Part 3.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
His Tech's broken goggles.
Oh no.
That's where we go. We just get Tech's broken goggles. Yeah.
I mean, if they want to do something for,
we'll get an adult Omega.
Well, what I would like to see,
and the broken goggles are her relic amplifier.
They would be.
Yeah.
No, I would just like to see, like CG kind of take a break from character dumping, do something simple, like, a new fleet, and then spend the time in between, getting us content like quality of life or new content to work with or a new TB character or just something, new to work towards. I am so bored of just hey, you know what this week's content is? New marquee, do the event for a week, take it to whatever relic level you're going to take it to, and then wait for the next thing to happen in 2 weeks. It's like, oh, this
Give
is
me
so
that
much
$100.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks.
Oh my god. Yeah, no shit.
It's, yeah, we do need a new fleet, and E-Ray, what he's talking about there in the chat is something that has been bandied around. A pirate fleet, yeah, could happen. I personally don't think it will, but I think we're going to be Force Awakens as the next era, because it will tie up to the timing of the anniversary. But it could be, and you know, I don't know any better than Adam. Who's Adam? But he might know. Well, maybe.
But yeah, I just want something a little bit more substantial than just, hey, here's the next legendary, here's the next 5 marquees you need for it. We're taking a half era in December. See you guys in January with the next update. It's just like,
yeah.
Oh, so I would be so bored.
Yeah,
I'm already kind of on that board line, anyways. But
yeah, well, that's what I've said it before, but it feels like the era structure that's embedded now. We've got it. It's part of BAU activities. We know what to expect. Now we need something to actually get excited about, because you can't get excited about just constant treadmill of marquees. We need some actual content.
You have so much built into the game now, though. It's just like, you drop me a new legendary, I don't give a shit what it does, because it's going to be like, well, what does it counter? Like, does it matter? We already have like 3-4 counters for every single GL team in the game. Our GAC board and TW board isn't big enough to stop those counters from functioning or draining enough resources out to stop them. It's like, so, you know, the only thing that's really keeping that interesting is Datacrons. That's half the only reason to go get a new character day one is to get the bespoke cron that comes with it. Outside of that, it's just like, I just work around you. It's like, I just use my other 4 counters to beat JMK these days.
Yeah. And every time we get a new character, so there's always something that's like anti-JMK. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah. I mean, he reigned for a long time, but I feel like
he did.
It's not the one worth fighting at anymore. Actually, honestly, the one that I would like to see a little bit more against would be Leia and Glat. I don't mind. They have counters. They all exist. They're nothing like too crazy expensive, but it would be nice to have something that deals with Ezra kind of full stop. That's what I want in the game next. It's just like something that looks at Ezra and goes, no, playtime's over, big boy. Like, you are now useless crap on defense if I have this counter as Datacron in these Omicrons or whatever it needs to be. But exactly. Yeah, I would like something for that at some point. But that's about it.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, we should find out in like a week, right? What's coming. So
hopefully.
Yeah. Fingers crossed for that. We'll have something to chat about on the next episode of Dragon D's Nuts. No, of Tribe Talks. We could be like, oh my God, can you believe we're getting relic levels for our mods?
Oh, please. No. Just to let that point allow me to just pay to have my mods all 30 pluses. Like, I just anyways, I think we have some Tribe Talks questions.
Do we? Okay. Let's head over to the Tribe Talks questions section, shall we? Let's do that. Okay.
Right.
Let's fucking nail it. Oh, we do have some Tribe Talks questions. Who knew? Okay, so James Zad says, which of the dark side clones benefits the most from going to high relics, R8 or R9, without taking into account the raid? Because otherwise you would be just like, yeah, Scorch. Yeah. Gents, who do you think? I want to say Disguised Clone Trooper.
I think,
I don't know.
Isn't he the one, whoever scales with relic levels, and I believe it's Disguised Clone Trooper is the one that does that.
He does the extra damage, the massive damage. He does an extra instance for every relic level he's got. That's nice.
That would be the first one. The other one I would say is Scorch, just because tank and the way that Lord Vader works in general, you you need to be as chunky as possible, just because all he's going to do the entire time is get beat up. He doesn't do anything besides get attacked. I don't think Apo has anything based off of relic levels. Just combing through.
Don't think so.
The character real quick, but I don't think CX2 does either. In fairness, I think CX2 is probably the one that's just like R5, and you're good to go.
He does feel like it feels like his entire purpose is to try and land some additional Order 66, and the occasional disarm, because he doesn't feel like he himself brings a lot of damage.
The biggest thing he does is supercharge Vader's ult, because if you proc the Order 66 from him, it's just 25% right out the rip. So
yeah,
it goes really fast on some teams to have that in play.
Yeah, but I feel like it's like you say, that doesn't materially change if he's R5 or R9. It's like
no.
So
I would say probably, for the damage sake, you'd go Disguise Clone Trooper and then Scorch, just because he needs to survive. Because Scorch, like, even with the Jedi Knight Luke or the Hodocron right now, it still takes like 2 full salvos of Luke's perfect turn loop to kill Scorch if he's Relic 9. Like, it takes a lot of work to get through him, which can buy you some time in the long run. So
it's always useful. He's a decent tank, to be fair. He's a decent tank.
He's chunky. So
yeah,
that's where I would put the 2, I guess, in my head.
Any different opinions on that, Wolfie? I think it should be Disguised Clone Trooper, and if not,
yeah. We said the relic level justification and the tank.
Yeah, is tank.
Yes.
Therefore,
can confirm is tank.
Yeah. All right, our next question comes from Bubba Joe of the Star Wars TV shows. Which is your favorite and which, so far, unreleased character from that show would you like to see added to the game next? Oof. I'll let you guys lead on this.
Andor Luthen. Fondor.
Oh, his ship.
I want the fucking Fondor. I want his goddamn ship. That counts, all right? Because we already have most of the characters from Andor. I could go with Deidre. Would also be fucking awesome from Andor. I've already chosen Andor's. Cool. What's up? Oh yeah,
the ISC would be a cool faction to bring into the game.
Yeah, we brought this up before, but yeah, I mean, favorite show is obviously Andor. So picking from Andor, it's either got to be the ship for Luthen over there. The Fondor was an absolute fucking unit, and then the ISB, and Deidre and all of them. You could even bring in what's his fucking name from Bad Batch to the only interesting character from Bad Batch. Hemlock, there we go.
Yeah, he was kind of cool.
Right? He was like probably the only interesting character there. Clea, oh my god, yes, Clea would be fucking awesome. Holy crap, she was amazing. And she really came into her own season 2. Oh, geez, that was so fucking good.
How about you? Oh, or Carthy, you like ISB just as a general faction?
No, I mean, that would its favorite show. I mean, I don't from Star Wars TV shows. I mean, like, I like the Clone Wars just because it covers so much content. I mean, I like the new stuff to a degree too, but I guess I just grew up on the Clone Wars stuff more. So I think just basing it off of that is that I'd love to see like the Mortis gods somehow kind of get intertwined into the game. The son and the daughter and the father, and then if the Ahsoka show brings Abeloth around somehow, then that could be kind of a fun, crazy, like next power level type team thing that they could do is like above Galactic Legends. But yeah, that would be kind of cool from that particular show. Otherwise, you could go down a long list of random rebels or what's his name? It's the guy who spends so much time hunting them in Rebels. What is his name?
Oh,
Imperial agent.
Oh, Callus.
Callus, yeah, Agent Callus. I would like to kind of see like characters like them kind of show up. I would like them to actually dig into more of the Imperial sub factions, to be honest with you. I think it'd be kind of cool. We get bowed as a secret agent kind of thing from the early stuff, and there's just a lot of fun you could have with it because you can live that double life kind of thing and be a spy. It'd be kind of fun. I could do that, but yeah, that's where my head's at.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you so much for the question, Bub Joe. Coming up next, we've got Fully OP. He is absolutely fully overpowered. Do you think we will see a GL Cal Kestis one day?
Probably.
I mean,
Potentially.
EA game, we've got The Last Jedi Survivor game coming out at some point. It's being actively worked on, isn't it? Oh, excuse me. So
Bless
there's
you.
potential.
I have heard as much, yeah.
So, I mean, we for each game, there's been a version of Cal. So whether he becomes a GL is another question, but
it depends how they end the storyline for the game and what happens to him if he stays on Tanalor or if he finds a way to travel outside the system and then stays around. Because like if he doesn't die, it's like what does he do during the events of basically 4, 5, and 6?
But would he elevate himself? Would he elevate himself enough, like in that game, like to really be GL status by that point, or would he need to show up in a movie or something? You know, would they make this Cal Kestis a conquest character, and then they'll eventually make a GL Cal Kestis when he shows up in a movie sometime? You know, something like that.
Possibility, yeah.
But I would like a GL Cal. That would be. I mean, we'll probably get him eventually.
Yeah.
Just matters depends on how they can bring him in. You know, they just need an excuse.
Yep.
Yeah. No
and
shit.
the next game is going to be the biggest sort of excuse for us, really, isn't it? So maybe.
Look, if he's not pulling Star Destroyers out of the fucking sky, then he can't be above my boy Starkiller.
Then he's clearly just a pussy, isn't he? So,
yeah.
And he's just I don't know, ginger. So that's a double whammy. Fully OP also asks, what will the next GL be? Not a fucking clue.
Probably Thrawn.
Are we going to get the film?
Pretty likely.
It's not till 2027, is it?
They might have moved it back, but I thought that there was initially planned for the 26th.
I think we looked this up a couple of times. It was like 2026 for like
so maybe then. Yeah, the Grogu
the film
Mandu. The Grogu
Mando.
Oh, Mando.
And Ahsoka season 2 should be. Is that also next year, or is that the one that's the year after?
I think that might be year after.
That one might be the year after. If they're still, if Hayden Christensen is still shooting.
Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord is supposed to be in 2026.
Mm-hmm.
There's
but
supposed
Ahsoka
to be Ahsoka season 2. It's in development, but they don't have a release date yet. The Mandalorian Grogu
says, late 2026.
Yeah, Mandalorian Grogu is supposed to be May 22 of 2026.
Okay, so maybe we could have Thrawn to tie in with that. Depends what happens.
Well,
in the film.
It's supposed to be about Thrawn returning. Like that was supposed to be the fight that they ended up fighting through.
Yeah,
but maybe I don't know. They could have changed things. Things shift constantly.
Yeah. And he also asked, do you think will we ever see more expanded universe characters? Probably at some point.
In the game, maybe. It's a big maybe. They sprinkle them in here and there, but with CG's mandate to be so closely tied to what's being released, unless it gets
time, right?
Yeah, unless something gets introduced into the newest show, it's so hard for them to backpedal and be like, yeah, totally, let's just bring this guy through. So that's hard to say.
Yeah. Next part of this question is, which expanded universe books have you read? Do you have a favorite one that you want to see represented in game? My guess would be the Captain Pelion, but if they made him canon, so chances are high for him to join the holotables. The only books I have read personally are the Thrawn trilogy ones, both of them. And I say read, I listened to them on audiobook. So I guess Eli Vanto would be good to have. Other than that. I did listen to one of the High Republic ones, but I wasn't that impressed, so it was kind of forgettable.
Well, but they're not really EU though.
Good point. Yeah.
Yeah, some of the stuff is canon at this point. Because like the original Thrawn trilogy is still expanding the universe, because that obviously didn't happen. That would be the Heir of the Empire series and everything. If we're going to talk about like that series, I would probably want Talon Card. Would be great to come in there. He was Mara Jade's employer for a while, and during the whole mix of things, so that would be great to get in there. And then Sabayoth would be great if we could like bring in some random shit just for because we can. I mean, my favorite trilogy was, of course, as I've mentioned a few times before, Scraps to call me a liar, but the Bane trilogy. But of course we already have Bane, but as we've mentioned a million times before on this podcast, let's get Darth Zana in here.
I just can't
make it happen.
We can't give Bane a lifter, damn it.
Bane needs a lifter. He lost his Datacron, okay?
Now he can't blanch full auto kill every team in the game. Damn it.
I would have a hard time going back through and scrubbing my mind for all the books I read as a kid and remembering the plot points well enough. I read a lot of the EU stuff as a kid, but nothing's really sticking. I mean, you could do a whole thing for some of the Skywalker saga with bringing in the kids from Han Solo and Leia or whatever you wanted to do. There's a lot of things you could do with that round, but oh man,
I think they'll probably stay away from alternates of the legacy characters. Like I doubt we'll get any of those sorts of things in Endgame. They may stick to like less important characters for expanded universe, because I think that might piss off Disney if they're like, whoa, hold on.
Yeah, they'll probably go like Old Republic or eras that aren't like so fresh in everybody's head, where it's like you don't have to try as hard to make them exist. Whereas, like, if you're going to go mess with whatever's in the new 7, 8, and 9 movie, there's like, well, this is Anakin Solo. I'm like, well, where was he in the movie?
Yeah. Don't mess with my Skywalkers. The Skywalker saga, you don't want people wanting more. Like, wait a minute, we could have had some badass characters in here. What is happening? What the fuck, guys? Yeah, they don't need any more flack.
Fair enough.
Oh, did Scribble go?
Yeah. But like I said, my exposure is very slim.
Oh, okay, right.
So final part here is, if you could be part of another podcast or do another one yourself, what would it be about? We couldn't possibly... Listen, man, we cracked the code with this podcast. We couldn't possibly want to be part of another one.
Well, I mean, but that's the thing, is what would it be about? We already talk about everything here. It's just Star Wars is the jumping point, and then we go off into the weeds about everything. Yeah. Wasn't there one episode where we spent like 30 minutes going on about whiskey? It's just like...
and there was one where we talked about bull penises. So...
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting some
These
new
do
ones
happen.
today.
Yeah.
I'm getting the jumbo ones today.
The jumbo bull penises.
I'm getting jumbo bull penises. They're 12 inches long.
Oh, very nice. But wait, hold on.
Isn't that like normal size?
I was going to ask, 12 inches long, sure, but what about the girth?
Yeah, it's all about
it's anywhere from 1.25 inches to 3/4 inch.
All right, not bad.
Yeah,
not bad.
It's a little on the small side, but yeah.
We'll give you a pass.
It's a dehydrated penis. It's not. It's not engorged.
Oh, it's a dehydrated penis. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
He's being literal here.
Yeah,
I'm sidestepping this and just powering through.
Yeah. So, what podcast would you be on?
Me, Garth?
Yeah, any of you. Yeah, well, I don't mind. Both of you together at the same time. This is where you're like, we're going to do a podcast without you.
Oh, no,
I'm actually in 6 podcasts. I do one every day of the week.
I'm going to go to the Joe Rogan experience.
And you'll be like, hey, pull up
one
that
episode.
bull penis.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this bull penis. Yeah.
Wait, so you eat the bull penis and it means climate change isn't real? Oh, cool.
Yes, that is how it plays out exactly. If you eat enough dick, anything becomes a reality.
Holy shit. That's wisdom. That's wisdom right there. So I'm glad we agreed on that one.
It's the selling point I give to my wife every day. With enough blowies, anything is possible.
You want that new shelf fitted, honey? Well,
Yeah. Just saying.
you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Any
And then,
podcast you would be on then, Wolfie?
I'll say personally, I'm trying to work on something with Gridden right now, doing some
sick.
like politics type chat and current events and whatnot.
I didn't know Gridden
You
was
know,
still
more,
in circles at the moment.
He's streaming.
Grid is live
presently.
right now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes.
I don't have my Twitch up at the moment because I'm streaming, so I don't. What is he actually streaming right now? He is. He's just chatting. No way.
Yeah.
Chatting.
That's crazy. Hi, Grid.
So yeah, working on doing that sort of stuff.
Fair. Cool.
So there's your answer.
There is your answer. All right. Thank you, Fully OP. Now, Rover is coming in. This is the weekly question. Has Karth seen Skeleton Crew yet? I think you know the answer to that, Rover.
I mean, I have definitely
Not seen it.
parts of it.
In like adverts and stuff.
Yeah. And trailers and clips from other reaction channels. I mean, like I've got the whole gist of it. I just haven't watched the show. No.
Yeah. So there's your answer, Rover. As well, we have, will we see any quality of life updates this year, like Karth suggested a couple of episodes before? Temporary stop for new characters to make the game better or just fix it? And what would be our biggest fix or quality of life improvement?
I'm hoping the first part is a correct guess, but as for the biggest quality of life, man, I don't know. There's so many things they could fix. I think for me personally, like the biggest quality of life would be I selfishly would like updates to GAC because it's the game mode I play the most, but like realistically, I want something and or anything for TW updates. Like, give me a new map, give me new zone layouts, give me something. Just give me something. I don't want to keep grinding on the same stuff in their 2 years. It's just like, oh well, we released a new legendary character. Here's the marquees for it. Wail on those and then move along. It's like, that's not fun content.
That's not fun content. Yeah.
No, but that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with that one.
How about you, Wolfie? Quality of life stuff?
I mean, I'm with Karth over there, where I hope we see some quality of life updates. Temporary stop would be fantastic, so we can catch up with some things and not just sit here and feel like the breakneck pace that it's felt like for the entire damn year. So, I mean, as it's come down to, the quality of life improvements would be nice. You know, a couple of little things here and there, like with the Datacron interface and what do you call it, the conquest interface with all the data disks and everything. You know, some little quality of life things here and there would be good. But that it just comes down to giving us new game modes to make things more engaging content. That's really what it comes down to. So a few quality of life updates, you know, we can absolutely call out. But if they just go and fix the data disks and conquest and be like, look, we fixed it, conquest is great now. We're like, no, it's still the same thing. Thank you, but no, not quite right. Yeah, no.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you guys. Like, it would be great if we do. I wouldn't hold my breath too much about any quality of life fixes, and there's absolutely no way they're going to park marquees. Like, that's the money. They're always gonna make sure they get their money. But that doesn't mean we can't have quality of life as well. And to be honest, I would love anything, even like simple things, even stuff like, oh, you're remodding a character, but your mod inventory's full. Like, if I'm just taking a mod off one character and putting it on the other, just let me do that without having to make me go all the way fucking out and undo all the mod changes I've done and then apply mods to other people or sell some mods. Just let me just fucking do it. Have some like overflow.
Yeah. I was saying, like have some phantom slots. Yeah.
If they had like a mod overflow that things could go into it, but as soon as you then re-equip that mod, you can't like put it back into the overflow type thing. I don't know. Just something that makes even something small like that, I would be happy with. But I won't hold my breath for too much quality of life fixes. Okay, so next up, what era do you think will follow the pirate era, and what character from that era would you like to see? We've kind of gone over this already in the show. I think it's going to be Force Awakens. I reckon we'll probably get a Snoke, maybe a General Leia. We could get stuff like the Knights of Ren. We could get Finn with the lightsaber. We could get fucking Praetorian Guards, maybe. I don't know.
I'm really hoping they don't. Not because there's not a reason to, but I feel like the 3 pirates we got out of this current era is about as close as you need to get to the Force Awakens. Like, I'm not upset with anything that they could come up with it, but it's just like there is next to nothing from the Force Awakens where I'm like, yeah, I want that. Like, you could say some things that could be interesting, but there is nothing from that where I'm just like, that would be really cool to have in the game right now. So I'm like, I'm kind of hoping we skip it. We do something else. But
I do agree. I'm not like, it's not like I like really want a Force Awakens thing. I just think it's the most likely thing.
Yeah, no, it lines up with the 10-year anniversary in the middle of the era. It makes a good amount of sense. Like, logically, it makes sense for them to do it. I just hope for anything else, really. I would like anything else than that. Yeah. And a few other shitty options.
Karen wants traitor stormtrooper.
Yeah. And he's already technically in the game. He's in, like, is it Ray's Journey event? I can't remember. But we've got stun baton.
Probably.
We've got guys with shields. I think we've got flame troopers as well. Like, there's stuff that they could release.
There is. There's tons of stuff they could do, but I mean, they sit on it forever and then don't do anything with it. Like, there are so many things that we could have done for Imperial Remnant with DTMG coming to the game, and they just like, nah. Even though we created the character and we gave him a unique kit for the BAM event, we're not gonna let you get him. So screw you. It's like, oh,
fun times.
Bummer. I kind of wanted better characters, but okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I really wanted Praetorian Guards. But
like DTMG. His kit kind of sucks. Not kit, but like the team kind of sucks just because you're dealing with 2 really old characters, and like you gave them like the 4th and 5th, you gave like the smallest of touch ups to. You're just like, oh well, we'll just guarantee the double tap on Death Trooper when he's with an Imperial Remnant lead, and then Stormtrooper got that really weird Zeta that's just like, we'll just give some protection up around. And there's not really a mechanic that's like,
people don't really use him anyway in that team. So
no. Yeah. So I don't know. Could be.
What do you reckon, Wolfie?
For what, the last question?
The next era.
The next era.
Oh, the next era. Oh yeah, sorry. We've touched on this a couple of times. Pirate ships or Force Awakens or whatever it's going to be. Yeah. I don't know if I really care all that much. I just need some quality of life updates, or it's not quality of updates. New like content to actually play and everything. Everyone musing about though, what's the new faction going to be? What's the new whatever's going to be? Probably whatever it's going to be. I don't think I'm planning on whaling on it. This would probably be like the recovery sort of era. To like chill for a little bit and relax and whatnot instead of just going crazy fucking hardcore on everything. Yeah. Because this has been even more intense than the year of the Marquise. I realized they did make it a little bit cheaper and everything, but still, it's just this is fucking intense. It's a lot. So, yeah.
So
not all that fussed.
No. Yeah. It feels like it's going to be a little bit of a disappointing end to the year, I think, in terms of releases, but fuck it, can't always have winners, can we? Final part of Rober's question is, will we ever get a healer Galactic Legend?
Sure.
Grogu?
Sure.
Why not? Yeah.
Oh, please no Grogu Galactic Legend. Anytime.
It could happen. I'm trying to think of a character that could be a healer Galactic Legend, maybe eventually.
The father will be the healer of the galaxy.
He will heal Galaxy of Heroes and save it from mediocrity.
Hopefully. But no, I don't have any idea. I mean, it's possible. It's the only type they haven't used yet, but I don't know what they'd choose or who that would be. So
I don't even know why the healer tag is a thing. I'll be honest. Like it's still just a support, really. Realistically, it's just
Pretty much.
healers are support. Like
they honest to God had like they had a differentiation between them at one point for a reason, and then as kits have gotten more complicated, it was easier to go with supports. And then part of what relics ended up doing too is that the tag, your underlying tag, inflicts your or not inflicts, but affects your overall stat composition. And so support tags became better to use for different characters because the fact that they have a certain stat lineup at the end of it, where healers just end up getting tons of health, and unless the kit benefits from it, it doesn't really matter. So
yeah. It's just kind of silly.
Have they even did is Kix a healer or is he a support?
Yeah, he's a healer.
He's a healer, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it's massively increased the volume of healers in the game because there's like
There's still
15
quite a
of them
few.
or something.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Pretty sure it's still the smallest tag, right?
Well, no.
neutral.
Healer, attacker, support. No. I mean of the healer, attacker, support tank.
Oh yeah, out of those.
yeah.
Drastically
Yeah.
fewer than any of the other tags.
I believe support is one of the largest tags in the game.
Yeah, support's enormous. Attacker. Yeah, everything has a
beats
scroll
it, yeah.
except for healer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Healer,
So
I can't scroll. It has less than
I think
2
it's-
lines. Everything else I scroll.
Yeah. Attacker. It should be attacker, support, tank, healer, and it's just like they just didn't end up doing a heck of a lot with the thing. But I mean, I'm here
Never
for
know.
it.
Never
We
know.
could get one.
Maybe. Yeah. Who knows? It'll be Visus Mar, the second coming of Visus Mar.
Oh my god, that's a light side Galactic Legend healer. Oh my god.
Why not? Make it happen, Captain. That was our final question of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody, for your choice questions. Kix is indeed a healer. He is, yes, and is the newest of all the healers, which is nice.
Indeed.
Right, gents, is there anything you want to discuss before we call it an evening for tonight?
Not wildly.
Think we're good?
I'm feeling snacky, so I need to
Ooh.
You look like a snack.
I'm fill up the tank here.
He needs some munchies.
I need some
Get-
munchies.
Get your snack on, gentlemen. Thank you once again for joining for another episode of Tribe Talks. And will we be on next week? Do we have a prior engagement this coming weekend?
I don't think so.
I don't think I do.
Awesome.
I think my next engagement is Thanksgiving.
Oh, so you're okay for a bit then.
Yeah, I think.
All right.
I mean, now granted, my wife
Couple
will plan
months?
something else in between, but I promise you that. But I don't have anything planned until Thanksgiving, and I don't even know if I'm leaving to go home for Thanksgiving this year. So
All
I think
right.
this is the year where everyone spends all their time with the outlaws.
Yes.
Sorry, I just saw Tommy's comment. Don't forget, you have unclaimed customer rewards, everyone.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
We always do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Wolfie, Karth, pleasure as always, gents. And see you all, well, very soon, I'm sure. You know, even outside of Tribe Talks, we'll see you soon. All right, everybody. Good night. Peace.